Homicide leading cause of death among young black males. Advocates say that statistics can be changed with improved healthcare and better educational opportunities. For nearly all teenagers, accidents are the most common cause of death, a national study has found. Yet for black males ages 12 to 19 years old, homicide eclipses accidents as their leading cause of death, according to a U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention study released Wednesday. That troubling statistics, or more accurately, the deeper problems underlying it, is garnering some local attention. Advocates say dramatic action is needed. Something's happening to these young men, said Cleve Warren, a business owner and co-chair of a local effort called Reclaiming Young Black Males for Jacksonville's Future. The effort began as an urban education symposium, but became a call to action that has led to about a dozen initiatives, some set to start in a handful of local schools this year, he said. Improving broader conditions that surround black youth, from improving prenatal care to boosting education, is critical. Look like they're going to try to boost some type of care to boost education for the mind of young black males. But that's because the number of young African American males being killed is a symptom. Young African American males being killed is like a symptom, it's like a curse. It's like a disease. Black young males is getting killed and there's no cure for it. But something got to take place, said Jeff Gohagen, chief of the Division of Community Pediatrics at the University of Florida College of Medicine, Jacksonville. In addition to being 50 times more likely to die of homicide, young black men are struggling in other ways. A study presented at the symposium in February showed that graduation rates of both white and black males were declining, but for blacks, the graduation rate was 23%, nearly half that of their white counterparts. Education is part of the answer, Warren said. When you know better, you do better. He said, vocationally better, financially better, as a father, as a husband, as a citizen in a country, in a city like ours where civility matters. Beverly McClain, president of Families of Slain Children Inc., sees the toll the cycle of violence takes on families every day as she counsels dozens of women who lost their teenager sons to homicide. The rate on people losing their teenage family members are increasing, and it's getting out of hand. But something should take place soon. So many I can't even count, McClain said Wednesday, of the families affected by teenagers gunned down. It breaks my heart to be around them. The toll is deep and appears far worse in Jacksonville. Nationally, the CDC found homicide killed black males aged 12 through 19 at a rate of 39 per 100,000 during the years 1999 through 2006. Local figures were not immediately available, but according to an analysis of Time Union databases of Jacksonville homicides, black males of the same age group here were killed at a rate of 81 per 100,000. Of 32 homicides in Jacksonville so far this year, 3 were black males between the ages of 12 and 19. McClain has become convinced that reaching children in their first years of life, especially when their mothers are young and poorly educated, is the only way to stop the violence. A lot of Section 8, that's where most of the killing coming from, because people are poor, they don't have enough to make their people look like citizens. So I guess the police eye on it is just devastating. Goldhagen said early childhood education is a good example. It is woefully underfunded yet critical to children's future. By the time a child is aged 5 to 7, 90+% of their brain development has occurred, he said. We have essentially from conception to age 7, we have 8 years to invest in a child's brain. The solution, Goldhagen said, is ensuring equity for children and young people on a range of fronts such as healthcare before they are born to equal treatment by the juvenile justice system. Juvenile justice system. The solutions are well documented in research, he said. These aren't theoretically real issues, he said. Goldhagen said outcomes for children in Jacksonville rank poorly in national indicators such as infant mortality or homicides affecting teenagers. Perhaps, he said, it's because so many studies of the city that have called for major investments in children have been shelved. If you look at the gap between what we currently have and what we need, that's huge. Jacksonville has a legacy that defines failure. What we need now is a legacy for change. I just read to you the leading cause of death among young black males, homicide after homicide, and nothing has really been done because they dropped the percentage on everything. Section 8, they lowering the rate so people don't have enough to look like citizens as they walk the street. So therefore the police is just killing because he feel like he at a higher level and he has everything that the people, the black young males, don't have. So he's killing, and we need to stop that. We need to take justice in the matter, go beyond that. Thank you.